The mighty Z Fold 4 is a hot topic in the tech world, but so is the iPad Mini 6. However, among those two, which one should you vouch for? Let's do a full real-world comparison to find out. Before we start though, please subscribe to the channel and help us grow. 1. Display. First up, we have the display. The Z Fold 4 features a 7.6-inch display with a resolution of 2176 by 1812, compared to the iPad Mini's 8.3-inch display with a resolution of 2266 by 1488. The iPad Mini, though bigger, is not altogether better. On the Z4, you get to enjoy a 120Hz refresh rate and a sharper display, which the iPad lacks. But the Fold has its issues too, and it is its aspect ratio. The Z4 is excellent for multitasking, but it's not the best for watching content. The majority of content on the iPad does have black bars, but they are nothing compared to what you get with the Z4. Although on Z, more programs enable zooming in, it comes at the cost of omitting content. The iPad Mini, on the other hand, with its larger screen, also has a better aspect ratio for viewing material. However, the Z4 definitely wins over the iPad Mini in terms of quality and color. 2. Performance and multitasking. Performance-wise, the iPad Mini has the A15 Bionic chip. Of course, Apple's chips are still the most potent mobile chipset you can get, but the Z4's latest Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 is also no slouch. Both devices work well and open applications quickly. Multitasking and playing games are also no problem. However, in addition to a larger battery, Apple also does a better job with battery efficiency than the Z4. The new Snapdragon is power efficient, but the iPad is superior. When it comes to multitasking, the Z Fold 4 easily outperforms the iPad Mini. On the Z4, the split screen view is simpler to use and offers more entry points. To begin multitasking on the Z4, you may simply click the Advanced Features in Settings, go to Labs, and enable the multi-window menu. Additionally, up to 3 applications can run on the Z4 concurrently in comparison to the 2 on the iPad Mini. Also on the Z4, even if an application isn't intended to run in split screen mode, you can choose to force it to do so. iPad Mini is unable to achieve this. So multitasking on the Z4 is much superior. 3. Applications. Surprisingly or unsurprisingly, the iPad is still king when it comes to applications. The device has way more tablet-specific applications available. The iPad also offers more professional work-related applications like Luma Fusion. Better tablet apps are available on the Apple App Store, but if Google can start to enhance the Android tablet experience, maybe things will change quickly. 4. Stylus. Now let's see the styli of both gadgets. The second-generation Apple Pencil, which retails for $129, may be used with the iPad Mini. The S Pen, on the contrary, used for the Z4, costs only $50. The Apple Pencil is responsive, snappy, and just generally good, but the S Pen on the Fold is also no less striking. The responsiveness of the S Pen has continued to become better, and it's difficult to pick one because they both work pretty well. Compared to the S Pen, the Apple Pencil is a little bit quicker and more responsive, but also expensive. The Apple Pencil needs to be charged, but when you magnetically attach it to the iPad Mini, it charges automatically. On the other hand, there is no need to charge the S Pen. Nonetheless, the Z4 lacks any means of carrying the S Pen. A case with a slot for the S Pen is available from Samsung and costs $90, but it comes with some shortcomings. 5. Price. The Z4 costs $1,800, whereas the iPad Mini starts at just $499. However, given that the Z Fold 4 functions as both a smartphone and a tablet, it was ought to be the most expensive one of the two. Additionally, the $499 iPad Mini has only 64 GB of storage, which is far too little. You'll have to pay an additional $150 if you want the 256 GB model, which is standard on the Z4. The real question is whether you would rather have a phone and a separate tablet, or would you want one gadget that does both? The real question is how well does a Z4 function as a real tablet? Due to the fact that you may always have your Z4 on you, you might not even feel the need to go looking for your iPad in order to complete your work. The display is large enough to use for tablet purposes. The Z4 is more than capable of handling watching content, and if you need a larger screen, you would simply go for a laptop or television. Thus, the Z4 gives more than what you need from a tablet, and the best thing is that it can easily fold in half, fit into a pocket, and be carried anywhere and everywhere. So albeit a bit pricey, if you're the kind of person who enjoys a tablet for particular tasks, the Z4 is well worth the expense. What do you guys think? Which of these two devices triumphs? Let us know by leaving a comment below. This brings us to the end of this video. If you liked the video, please consider subscribing and sharing so we can keep bringing more content like this. See you next time!